let's go. Know your body's got a rhythm I can't ignore. When you move like that, I'm wanting more. The way you spin and you got me hypnotized. One look at you, I'm lost in paradise. Every step you take I follow. You're the sun and I'm the shadow. The way we're moving feels so right. Let's keep dancing through the night. Bailando contigo, feeling the heat. You're letting my fire, moving to the beat. Touch every glance, it's all I need. Bailando contigo, set me free. Closer, baby, I don't wanna waste a second. Your vibes are language and I'm learning every lesson. Your heartbeat's matching the drum of a song. Feels like forever when you're in my arms. Oh, every step you take I follow. You're the sun and I'm the shadow. The way we're moving feels so right. Let's keep dancing through the night. Bailando contigo, feeling the heat. You're letting my fire, moving to the beat. Every touch, every glance, it's all I need. Bailando contigo, girl, set me free. Girl, set me free. Quiero más de ti, dame pasión. Viajes en el ocean. Cada movimiento es mi tentación. Every move you make me feel the emotion. Vamos juntos, no pares, sigue así. Stay with me tonight. It's just you and me. All contigo, feeling the heat. You're lighting my fire, moving to the beat. Every touch, every glance is all I need. Bailando contigo, girl, set me free. Bailando contigo, oh, you got me, I'll never let go. Bajo la luna, dancing with you, we're lost in the flow.
Ronnie's going to help them with the Jackleg. And let's give a big cheer for Hillary from the Women in Mining. You're hired, Hillary. You start tomorrow, 6 a.m. Excellent, excellent work. How about that? Wow. Should be in the pro division in my mind. Congratulations, Jamie. Well done. We are at the dignitary competition, part of the Jackleg competition. There's dignitary, there's novice, and there's pro. You can see our friends at the Man Rock booth, dressed in their awesome green apparel. One has a hockey jersey on. They're here every year doing an awesome job, and they will take your registration if you're interested in participating in the Jackleg competition. Denis Brulé. Did I say that right, Denis?
Yeah, you're good.
Representing College Boreal. It's the battle of the colleges here. This should be very interesting. We can't pick favorites on stage. Oh, great work, Denise. I thought you were going to drill that into Friday. You worked at a mine before, no? Look, wow, you made that look real easy, which it is not, by the way, obviously, if you haven't tried that before. But great job by Denis. I know that the judges are going to have a difficult time already.
Mike Parent, City Councilor Sudbury. Okay.
Mike Parent is next. City Councilor from all the way from Sudbury. Will he be taking the Timmins Event Trophy home down the 144? All right, congratulations. Well done. It seems like the Timmins people are getting a bigger pop, but I cheer for Sudbury. My daughter lives there. Congratulations, Mike. Now, Shane Button has a history of winners in his office. I believe he's had 2 staff, maybe 3 that have won this event. So they're expecting the Country 93.1 office to have the 2025 trophy. There it is, Shane Button. I believe that's Shane's first crack at it. Did an off. We should have had some Hank Williams Jr. music playing to give you a little bit of a boost there, Shane. But congratulations. Our dignitaries are really skilled this year. Not like the years we were in the event. When it was just Market Eye, that was. I think people have been practicing. Someone bought a Jackleg from Buy and Sell, and has been practicing. for Zakaya. Ronnie gave him the stamp of approval, so what a way to kick it off here. 4 people in the novice challenge, if my math is right. Carry the 1, and Zakaya kicks it off. Now, how far are we drilling in the novice? Do we know? 12 inches. 2 inches deeper than the dignitaries. And that's how we judge the winner, folks. Size doesn't always matter. At least that's what I say. It is accuracy, if that's the right term. All right.
So next up, what's your name, Mike?
Jacob is next to hit the stage. He's following Zakaya. The closest to 12 inches is going to be this afternoon's champion. Ronnie will get him set up.
Can you let them know to stick around and we're going to do awards as soon as they're done drilling? Okay, thank you.
For Jacob, taking charge of that drill in the novice competition. Closest to 12 inches is the champion. Ronnie blowing off a little steam there at the end. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the awards for each division, so the novice division, which is happening right now, is presented right after the competition. I see we have our first Oilers jersey in the crowd. Are you a new Oilers fan or always an Oilers fan? You go back to the Wayne Gretzky days. He wasn't born yet. He's from Edmonton. All right. You got a lot of bandwagon jumpers following you these days. You'll take them. All right, off the hockey, back to the Jackleg competition. Next up is Anthony, who's getting his last minute instructions from Ronnie, competitor 3 of 4 here in the novice division. Closest to 12 inches, looks confident as he walks off the stage. So finally will be our 4th and final competitor of the novice division. We have a bunch more. We have some additional entrants. All right, well, hang on to your hot dogs and hamburgers because the action will continue. I believe next up is going to be Cedric. This is Cedric right here. Closest to 12 inches. This afternoon's champion. Will it be Cedric, Jacob, Zakai, Anthony, or the mystery competitors we're going to meet here in a few moments? Good job. Good job, good job. Okay, so that's 4 down. I believe there's a few more to go.
How many?
There's 15 more to go. Wow, we did have some late entries. It must have been that call out, which will put us up to 19 competitors in the novice division. How's the hot dog and hamburger line doing there? How far does that go back? Still waiting on one. Following the novices, you are in for an amazing event. The pros will be hitting the stage, and if you haven't seen them do their work, which the men and women do on a daily basis, it is awesome.
Slide your leg over about that way, man. You got about 18 inches, 16 inches. That's good to do. Here.
And again, their depth for the novices was 12 inches. We need to go 18 inches for the pros. And we've got Frank in line first. That was Frank the Tank kicking things off. If there was any rain clouds thinking of peeking their ugly heads, Frank the Tank scared them off with those amazing skills. The other 3 competitors, I wonder if they're concerned here, Kinsman. They look pretty serious, as they should be. A lot on the line here. Pride, respect, bring it back to the workplace and maybe get a raise, who knows? These are your pros in the 2025 Jackleg competition. Brought to you by Man Rock, the awesome folks who organized and put this on. We have the easy job. They're doing all the hard work back there. From Manitowoc, by the way. 18 inches is the depth you want to go. We had 10 inches for the dignitaries, 12 inches for the novice, now 18 inches for the pros. And they got 2. So that's 18 times 2, Kinsman. That's a 36.
And you gotta try and find the closeness between each drill hole.
The Pro Division and the award for the champion will be presented just after the competition is over. Every other year it comes down to just a hair. A hair on the back of my head, pal. That's how close it is. And that's how good they are doing this on a regular basis. A great way to enjoy a hamburger and watch the pros in action.
Who's up next? Who are you on the list? Dave, all right.
Rockin' Dave. Set to take the Jackleg. And again, come and watch the pros and see how they do it. The professional Jackleg competition. Dave now at the Jackleg. And again, they get to load the drill bits themselves. Drill not only 1 hole, but 2 holes. 18 inches is where they're trying to go. Let's see if Dave can outdo Frank. Right now, Frank in the lead. Dave getting her done there. Big round of applause for Dave. Big round of applause for Frank. So far kicking off the pro division of the Jackleg competition here. Part of the Timmins Canadian Mining Expo. That's 2 of 4 from the pro division. Vying for the new trophy this year for all the bragging rights for 2025 for the professional Jackleg.
So, Kinsman, put you on the spot. Who do you think drilled the most accurate drill? If you had to choose one or the other. And don't say both.
I'm gonna have to say, precision-wise, I'm gonna go Frank. Dave did a good drill too, but I'm gonna say the leader in my mind right now, probably Frank in the lead.
All right, well, Frank, Marcus worked 0.0 hours in mining, so don't be confident with that. But both were superstars. We could agree upon that there, Kinsman. And we both agree that you and I could never even lift up that Jackleg. We would need Ronnie with us 24 hours on the work site, helping us out.
I would.
He would. He would take care of us.
Yeah, I'll take care of you.
Would we make it past orientation?
Yeah.
We're good at like checklists and that. We would be up in an administration office maybe.
You guys help me with crowd control.
We can do Witness. We know our symbols. All right, pal.
Who's up next? Dylan. All right, Dylan takes the Jackleg. Make some noise for Dylan. This is how the professionals get her done. Down below, here they go. Dylan with hole number 1 drilled. Going for his second attempt. There's Dylan wrapping up the pro leg of the Jackleg competition. One competitor remains. Waiting Robert. Robert in the wings. "18 inches to the mark for the pros. Within a couple of inches between each drill hole. Not only do they have to drill one hole, they have to drill twice.
So Robert will be our final competitor. The awards to be presented shortly. They're laughing, they're joking around. Everyone's loose. I don't know if anyone has it in their mind that they took home the trophy. Little premature as we have Robert looking. Robert's looking locked in, by the way, here, kids, and absolutely, I love it. That's the definition of a hard worker right there. But these are our hard-working gentlemen of the mining community. This is what they have done or do on a regular basis. Mark, you sometimes struggle holding up a Q-tip. These guys are holding up 400 crates of Q-tips. And Robert gets locked to go drill 2 holes. 18 inches is the depth. And the final competitor, folks, of the Jackleg competition 2025, brought to you by Manrock at the Canadian Mining Expo. Did you notice that? For part of that, he was doing that with one hand, like no care in the world. He could have had a Tim Hortons in the other hand. And just making it look slick. Wow. If it's based off of style points, Robert would get the cake there, Kinsman. But this is drill distance. It's the width and the distance. And that was our final competitor in the Pro Division. We're going to find out shortly. Robert looked pretty confident, so if I had to guess, and I don't have any insider knowledge, no insider trading here, but I would have to project just based off of confidence, Robert. Who do you think, Mark?
Robert, I'm going to think maybe Dylan, Frank, Dave. Naming them all here. We're going to find out shortly, but yeah, the precision, so precise here. The novice jackleggers ready to go. Good attempt for Dan.
Now,
Almost made the entire 12 inches.
how do you know that, Kinsman? Because
By the edge where they were pointing at that bit
because
there. They wanted
the
to go to that
measurements
bit.
coming out right now, you can tell by the edge. So we're going to have to wait to find out to the novice competition to be done, because that's when the awards happen. Closest to 12 takes home the brand new Man Rock trophy, by the way.
Brand new hardware to add to the trophy case.
Well, no, you could be the toast of your town and your business. I wouldn't keep it. I would carry it everywhere. I'd never put it in
everywhere.
Never put it in a trophy case.
There's Huey with a great attempt.
Everyone, you're going to say is a great attempt, right?
They're all great till we add up and do all the crossing of T's, dotting of I's, right down to the millisecond.
You're going to say you're just playing it down low, because when I did the dignitaries, I picked favorites, Kinsman.
You have
Because
favorites.
I know you're going to get sad, but they do have to pick a winner, and you like everyone to win. It's not that type of competition.
It's a feisty competition here.
Yeah, there's not everyone gets a participation badge here, Kinsman. There's one winner, and the closest to 12 gets it.
Going for the bragging rights for the brand new Jackleg competition trophy here at the end. We've got James set to go.
That's meat. That, they're all fucked up. That's meat. Meat.
Well, we've got Meat ahead of James. Meat coming up first.
James went last.
James went last. See what happens when I give you the mic, Kinsman? Yeah, you botch the order here. was a great attempt to be determined who is the champion. This is a very serious division because how many competitors? 19?
19.
Higher than 19?
I'm going to say 19 plus 20. We rounded off at 20. Probably the highest competitor list this year thus far.
Now there's a
competition.
there's a champion right there. This gentleman in the Bills t-shirt. That's a champion. Go Bills, go! I like. This is our year, my friend. This is our year.
Now we to the podium. We is coming up here. Rock and Ronnie going through the tutorials here. Great Jackleg chance for Huey.
They're all great. We are rocking some new merch, courtesy of our friends at Man Rock.
We're Man Rock.
Now, I'm from Thunder Bay. I know where this is. Do you know where Manitowoc is?
Manitowoc. Is that north of Wawa? Is that north of
You're
Wawa
lost.
area?
You're lost, Kinsman. You have no idea.
Manitowoc.
You got to get down to northwestern Ontario, but northeastern Ontario is the spotlight today here in Timmins. But shout out to our friends at Man Rock, always taking care of us, organizing the Jackleg competition. They do a solid. Next year, I want one of those awesome jerseys. That's next year's laundry list.
Solid entrance this year. Next up to the line, we've got Jody. Jody about to kick some butt here for the novice Jackleg competition. Again, if you're a pro Jacklegger, still looking for you to sign up underneath the Man Rock tent for later on this afternoon.
Now, if I'm betting, I predict Jody wins this competition.
Think Jody a little lady power?
No, I just think Jody looks like an awesome Jackleg driller who's going to get the closest to 12 inches.
Closest to 12 inches. And when the pros get at it, the closest to 18 and beyond. Last year, if I can remember, the pros
All right, well, we have faith in you, Jody. Stick around for the award presentation.
big round of applause.
Jody looks very confident that she's taken. That'd be nice, driving around the block.
I have to beat Pauline. She won last year.
Oh.
Yeah, she's telling you to keep it hush, hush.
Now, Mark, you're a Maple Leaf fan, so winning something is when you get a trophy. You're not sure what that is, but that's when you're the best of the something. Maple Leaf fans, you have to explain it to them.
So you know what she's trying to do? Pauline trying to come back as a repeat champion here.
Well, of course.
Will Pauline do it?
She's not just here for the hot dogs and hamburgers.
She's not just here for the awesome hot dogs and hamburgers over there.
I want to know because I haven't gotten one yet. Did you have one and not tell
I
me?
haven't had one yet.
Okay. I assume by the lineup they are awesome though.
Pauline ready to go. Will she retain
Are you nervous,
the
Jody?
Jackleg competition trophy? Bragging rights.
Some double pump action. That may be how you win this. That's the first double pump we've seen of the afternoon.
That could be it. Was it just enough nudge through the rock?
I noticed
champion.
you didn't say great drill for
It
Pauline.
was a great
You
drill.
said everyone else was great, but nothing for
They're
Pauline.
all great. Yes, Cody, Pauline, all the crew, 19 plus.
Yes. Pauline,
Killing it this year in the
great
Jackleg
drill.
competition.
Mark didn't say it, but I'll say it. That was a great drill.
I'll get the other three for this.
You still have 3 left in the novice. They're getting suited up in the Atco trailer as we speak.
Now, last year when you did this, Mark, you had to wear a sling for 9 months. Is this why we didn't see you this year? You cried about it every day. Oh, my arm. That's because you're going to see the pros who do this on a daily basis, men and women.
Day in and day out, and not only do they drill 12 inches with their rock, they're going to be going 18 plus. 18 inches is what the pro depth will be.
What is that in metric?
That's a lot of sums.
No, 12 inches. Can you do your... Because you always say elbows up, so what's the conversion?
We need more
I'm calling
pros.
them out.
We also need more pros. We're looking pros. Now, are you a pro? Go sign up.
You look like a pro.
We need pros.
Yes.
Any pro jackleggers out there, we need you to sign up in the Man Rock tent, the pros division for the Jackleg coming up after we finish up our novices. We've got 3 left. We've got Sugar, Paige, and Candy set to go.
Wait. These are great names. Like I'm Jamie and someone's got an awesome name like Sugar.
Paige, and Candy.
Ah, that is... Are they going by aliases now? This is how cool we got.
I think they are.
Right.
But have they saved the best for last? I think a lot more ladies coming after the Pauline title this year. We're getting a few more here to see if they can add their name to the brand new trophy. You said there's a new piece of hardware.
There is.
Coming up here for the 2025.
And a mystery bag.
Trophy.
You know, Mike was so excited when he won the dignitary, he didn't even give me a peek inside the bag. It looked awesome. So you get this swag bag, I believe, and yes, a new trophy.
We only got 3 pros. Huh? We only got 3 pros. Just for 3 pros? No, that's the novices.
There's only, right now they're looking for pro jackleg drillers. That competition will happen right after the novices, so shortly. So if you do this as your career or have done it as your career, come up and showcase your skills.
Show us how it's done. Just talking to the pros here, getting things set up for the pro division. They say there's only 3 pros signed up. So let's put some bragging to the test here. If you want to have the bragging rights for 2025.
Get your tickets now for the Porpoise Stampede and Rodeo, August 23rd and 24th in Porpoise Junction, online porpoiseag.ca. And find this main post on our Facebook page, Pause and Pose, to win a prize pack from Spoiled Rotten. Winner will be announced at the end of the month. You can enter online or in store, 407 Wilson Avenue. Supporting nonprofit organizations in our community, that's Mattagami Security Solutions. Contact Lilit today. Contact at mattagamisecurity-solutions.ca. And look at this income property for sale with Albert and Katrina from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. To view 44 Kent Avenue, call today 705-465-3493. For traditionally marinated shawarma chicken and Yogan Frus, you need to stop into Burrito Guys and Yogan Frus in the Porcupine Mall. Call today to place your order, 705-579-2057. Find your dream home today with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders, 705-363-0136. Get the care and guidance you deserve. And the Flourless Fox Take Home is now open for you at 89 Cedar Street South in Timmins. Stop in for gluten-free foods, homemade, fast food, and bakery. Watch for their daily specials. Play mini putt today with the mini putt and batting cages. Call Don Marcoux to book your fun, 705-264-7888, located in the back of Hollinger Park. Try the Pet Value self-wash dog stations today at Pet Value. Your dogs will love it. 100 Waterloo Road in the Hollinger Court, Timmins. Don't have dental insurance? Hollinger Dental reminds you to apply today for the Canadian Dental Care Plan. You can scan the QR code or contact Hollinger Dental for more detail. Cotton candy and root beer float flavors of Mike and Ike's are now in stock at Sweet Freeze Timmins. Also, check out their grad baskets and inquire today. Located 175 3rd Avenue or online, sweetfreeze.com. Voted Best Burger and Fry Platter in 2024. You need to order today from the Mattagami River Fries, Inc., located at the Mount Joy Pavilion. All Baked Fried Chicken is now open for you at 999 Riverside Drive. How about this deal? 25 cents from every order goes right back to the Timmins Food Bank. Play ball with the Timmins Little League Baseball team. Sign up your little ones today, timminslittleleague.ca. Your one-stop garden shop is the Canadian Tire Timmins Garden Center. Watch for our live tour this week on our social media pages. This week at Sparks Pizza, 100% of the sales off this Rainbow Burst cake will go right back to the LGBTQ youth line. It's a peer support helpline. Stop it and order your cake slice today, 206 3rd Avenue. Good luck to all the competitors taking part in this week's Ontario Mine Rescue provincial competitions, taking place at the Glencore Kid Operations. Get your tickets on sale now for Rock on the River, the Headstones, Brett Kissel, and Cooper Allen, and more, July 18th and 19th at Hollinger Park. Tickets are on sale now at rotr.ca. The Race to the Cup sales event is on at Timmins Hyundai. Finance the 2025 Santa Fe Preferred Hybrid All-Wheel Drive for 5.29% for 84 months. Book your test drive this week, 800 Riverside Drive. Register today for the Color It Up event Saturday, June 14th at Gillies Lake with the Seizure and Brain Injury Center and Toronto's Borden Kelly Lawyers. More details and to register can be found at sabic.ca. And happy 90th anniversary to the Schumacher Lions Club. They've been giving back to our community since 1935. And it's your final week to save the HST at J&R Custom Cabinets. Plus, buy now and pay later. Design, build, enjoy. It's your one-stop shop for renos. 1150 Riverside Drive. For the best insurance in the North, it is PAIB Insurance, Inc. They've got your back and will help secure the coverage you need. Call them today, 705-360-5300. The best prices and mega deals are waiting for you at Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's worth the drive to check out Ron Parody and his sales team today, located 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. For more on the Week Count Talk Show, you need to follow Mel and Mel from the Connectors & Co. You can email the ladies today, info@theconnectors.ca. Book a family deal this week at Midtown Bowl, $59.99 per hour or $84.99 for 1.5 hours. That includes your shoe rental, max up to 6 per lane. Give them a call today, 705-267-3500. Lucian Transportation are hiring in Timmins and Cochrane this week. $2,000 for a sign-on bonus, and it's paid training. In fact, classes are in session this week. Call to book your seat, 705-360-4090. No job big or small for DAP Cleaning Solutions. They now do dump runs, so if you need to do some spring decluttering, call Andrew N for your free quote today, 705-465-3500. And you're invited to our new studio expansion reveal Thursday, June 12th at 6 p.m. at Timmins Square. Stop by, take a peek of our brand new studio. And all eyes are going to be on the MAC this week for the Canadian Mining Expo. Get all the details and more at CanadianMiningExpo.com. On the big screen this week, Lilo and Stitch, Karate Kid Legends, and Mission Impossible. Tickets and showtimes online, ImagineCinemas.com. Join Jackpot Time Timmins for their 30th anniversary. Stop by Monday, June 9th between 3 and 8 p.m. for some amazing giveaways. And if you want to keep tabs on all the downtown businesses and more, then you need to follow the Downtown Timmins BIA. Also, keep tabs on all the upcoming urban park markets at downtowntimmins.com. And with all the walks now complete, the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming want to say a huge thank you for walking. Because of you, no one had to walk alone. Enroll now for fall at Northern College. With more than 75 programs to choose from, your future career is waiting for you at northerncollege.ca. For the best in malpractice law, personal injury law claims here in the North, it's Gerona's Borden Kelly Lawyers. They've had your back for over 50 years here in this city. Call today, 705-268-4242, or stop in and see them, located 16 Cedar Street South, Timmins. With over 45 years in the courier biz, put your trust with Robert Champagne at Timmins Courier Service. Call today, 705-266-4285, locally owned and operated. And the first week of summer camp is coming up June the 29th. Still time to sign up your little ones for summer camp at Camp Bickle. You can register now and get all the details at campbickle.ca. It's time to register your child for kindergarten this fall with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. Book a school tour now online, ncdsb.on.ca. And join the Dare Timmins team as a board member. Dare Timmins are looking for you and some new recruits. Email Rick Lemieux or Francine Dennis right now at daretimmins@gmail.com. And put a team in or sponsor a team for the United Way's Big Red Pull, June 26. United we pull, together we rise. You can sign up now online at uwcneo.com.
The results are here for the pro.
Want the page back when you're done with it.
You turn it this time. It's not a hamburger placer.
You want third place?
Yeah, we'll start with third and then second, third.
Got all the
Second and first get they get envelopes.
Everybody gets money.
Oh wow. Okay.
first place and second place. Third place, I'll get cash and prizes.
So we're waiting on the. Here they come.
We're waiting on the hardware. Here they come.
Look at the size of that trophy.
Fine crew at Man Rock coming in here, all the way from Mattagami.
It's heavy.
Look at that trophy.
That's the first place. I'll grab it by the head.
Oh, I grabbed it by the what? Grab it by the head
That's
there.
it. That's like picking up the NHL trophy there. But you're not supposed to touch the conference final trophy. I'm picking it up by the helmet.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, time now for the award ceremony for the professional Jackleg competition. In third place, make some noise for Frank Mahler.
Congratulations to Frank.
Frank. Here you go, my man. Congratulations. And you pick up some loot
Swag too. Swag
as
bag.
well. Oh, and a swag bag. Congratulations, Frank. Posing for the paparazzi. Got a smile, Frank. Say cheese. All right, in second place for the professional Jackleg competition, Dave Romaine.
Way to be, Dave.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Got some cash for you.
Thank you.
And a nice swag bag.
Right on.
All right.
Thank you very much. I can keep coveralls.
You get to, I don't know if you get to keep the coveralls. Make a deal with Man Rock over there. There you go. Dave Romaine. One name remains for the bragging rights for the 2025 professional Jackleg competition goes to Robert Cote. It was one-handed Robert.
I told you, Kinsman. My horse.
Robert.
Way to be, Robert. You know, I had your back the whole time, eh?
Nice.
He didn't.
Look at this, big guy.
I believed in you, Robert.
Brand new hardware. You get first place prize money. Oh, Robert, hang on, buddy.
Whoa.
And a swag bag. One-handed Rob. There he is. Getting the job done here. The winner of the 2025 Pro Division of the Jackleg competition. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Robert Cote.